Okay, next compound, ether. Actually, alcohol phenol ether. This is from the second chapter of organic, but I have done it separately. Alcohol phenol. Now the last one is ether. Ether means the organic compound which contain COC as the functional group. I mean, it should contain one oxygen and both sides it should contain carbon. Then that type of compounds are called ether. And the general formula of ether is written as ROR, like this. I mean, these are alkyl group, and in between the alkyl group one oxygen should be present. Then that type of compounds are called ether. Now there are two types of ether. Some ethers are called simple or symmetrical ether, and some are called mixed ether. Simple or symmetrical ether, and some are called unsymmetrical or mixed ether. It is also called unsymmetrical. What is the difference between these two? For example, this is one ether CH3O CH3, and this is one ether CH3O C2H5. So oxygen is present in between the alkyl group. So both are ether. If both the alkyl groups are same inside oxygen, then that type of ether are called simple or symmetrical ether. And those ether in which the alkyl groups are different inside oxygen, then that type of ethers are called mixed ether or unsymmetrical ether. Now, how will you write the name of ethers? If you want to write the name, nomenclature, so first time I'll write some examples of ethers. So these are some ether. These are some example of ether. So common name, IPAC name. Here both sides contain methyl group, and that's why it is called dimethyl ether commonly. Dimethyl ether, because both sides contain methyl group. Here one side methyl, one side ethyl, and that's why it is called ethyl methyl ether. Here both side ethyl group, that's why it is called diethyl ether. These are common name, not the IUPAC. Here this is methyl group, this is propyl group. Propyl means normal propyl, that's why it is called methyl N propyl, I mean normal propyl ether. And this is called methyl isopropyl ether, because this group is called isopropyl group. Now, how to write the IUPAC? When you write the IUPAC naming of ether, here you will get some complexity in the numbering of carbon. When you consider this one as number 1, you cannot consider this one as number 2, because oxygen is present in the middle position. You cannot cross the oxygen. Carbon should be directly bonded with each other. So that is why when you do numbering, here you will get only one carbon. Here this side one carbon, this side two carbon. So that's why you have to numbering in this side 1, 2. Here both sides same carbon, so 1, 2. Here this side 3 carbon, so 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3. I mean that side you have to do numbering where it contain more number of carbon. So here one carbon means called methane, 2 carbon means ethane, you know. And this group you have to consider as the branching with number 1 carbon. This is methyl group and this is oxygen. When methyl group combines with oxygen, that group is called methoxy group, and it is joined with number 1 carbon. That's why it is called 1 methoxy methane. 1 methoxy methane. This one 2 carbon, that's why ethane, and this group is called methoxy, so it is called 1 methoxy ethane. This is 2 carbon ethane, and this group is called ethyl group with oxygen, it is called ethoxy, that's why it is called 1 ethoxy ethane. 1-ethoxyethane. This is called 1-methoxypropane. 1-methoxypropane. And this one, it is joined with second carbon, that's why 2-methoxypropane. 2-methoxypropane. So this is the process how to write the common name and IUPAC name. This is one example of ether. One side contain methyl group, one side contain benzene ring. Benzene ring is also called phenyl group. That's why common name you can write methyl phenyl ether. And this compound have a specific common name also, which is also called anisole. Very important name, you have to learn it, anisole. And if you want to write the IUPAC name, this group is called methoxy. So 1-methoxybenzene. 1-methoxybenzene. Similarly, if the compound is like this, I mean cyclic ether, both sides contain benzene ring, so common name will be diphenyl ether, because both sides it contain phenyl group, diphenyl ether. And here one group you have to consider as branching, another you have to consider in main chain. So this is called benzene, and phenyl group combined with oxygen, that's why it is called phenoxy. So it is said to be 1-phenoxybenzene. So like this way you can write the name of ethers. And the common name also you should know. For example, anisole, this is one of the important common name. Normally in book anisole is used. In question also, when anisole reacts with this, that's why you should know what is anisole. Now I will explain about the isomerism in ether. Ether can show different types of structural isomerism. It can show chain isomer, for example CH3O, CH2, 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 CH3, which is called 1-methoxybutane. So this is one compound which contain 5 carbon total, 1 oxygen, and this compound you can draw like this way also. Formula same, only the structure is different, and the structure is different only in their carbon chain. Here no branching present, here some branching is present, and that's why this type of isomers are called your chain isomers. This is called 2-methyl 1-methoxypropane. So this type of isomers are called chain isomer. Now it can show functional isomer also. Functional isomer means same formula but different functional group. For example, this is one ether which is called methoxymethane, and this is one compound which is called ethanol. You see the formula, their formula are same, C2H6O. They are also C2H6O, but here functional group is ether, here functional group is alcohol, and this type of isomers are called functional isomer. And it can show one specific isomer which is called metamer. Metamer means, suppose this is one compound ethoxyethane, and this is one compound methoxypropane, 1-methoxypropane. Same formula, here 1, 2, 1 ethoxyethane, here 1, 2, 3, 1-methoxypropane. Functional group same, ether, ether. Position of functional group is also same, 1-ethoxy, 1-methoxy. But what is the difference between them? Here alkyl groups are different, here alkyl groups are different. So this type of isomers are called metamer. Inside the functional group, if the alkyl groups are different, then that type of isomers are called metamer. Only ether can show this type of isomer, other compound cannot show metamer. I mean, by changing the alkyl group, you can change the structure of the compound, but the functional group position will remain same. Only the name goes different, and that's why this type of isomers are called metamer. Only ether can show this type of isomer. So these are the structural isomers which can shown by ether compound. Thank you.